It's Mindbender Supreme. You are chilling here with the Reminisce Show, stolen from Africa, at the 35th anniversary of RapCity, MuchMusic.
I'm going after the true knowledge of self, stolen from Africa.
It's Mindbender Supreme, and we are here with the one and only
Kiwanuka, yeah.
Oh my God,
you.
it's so good to see you.
Yeah.
I would love to one day have a long, extended conversation about journalism and culture and life and all that stuff.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I'm just going to ask you, what is your hardest moment to be a professional and not to fan out when you were doing...
Oh, the interview.
Yeah, when you were interviewing or just working at Much or on RapCity.
Mary J. Blige.
Word.
Yeah, but
Word.
I have a story. I'd written about her, and she did not like the story.
What?
So the label put her on the phone at one point, and she yelled at me.
Wait. Mama?
We can talk more next time we talk.
Yeah.
But long story short, then like a year or two later, I'm at MuchMusic and I'm interviewing her. But things had changed.
Yeah.
And it went fine. But there was that moment where like, oh my God, it's Mary. I love her. She hates me. I gotta do this interview.
My heart is throbbing for you right now.
But it went well. She was a professional. I think it was just a misunderstanding. But we'll talk more next time.
We will.
I gave you the scoop.
Yeah, we will. Seeds planted. Yo.
King Lou, one half of the almighty Dream Warriors crew, and the next half is
What up, Q?
Legendaries in the house. What was it like when you saw your video on MuchMusic for the first time? Like, what feeling came to you?
I think it was a feeling that we actually have now entered our own lane, because it's solidified to the nation who these brothers are. Obviously, we are creative. Obviously, we're a mix of cultures, because we come from the West Indies, but we live in Canada.
Yeah.
We had something that represented us like a sugarcane staff.
Love that.
So we were a package, now with a video to the nation.
And, thank you for the history you made. Thank you.
They still can't wash their face in my sink, They can't wash their face in my sink, wash their face in my sink.
And we are here with the one and the only
Michelle Geister, much peace.
So there's a million things I could ask, but I'm just going to ask hopefully a small question. Who is one artist or one video that you wanted to get shown on RapCity that you never got to show, if there is one?
You know, I think I usually figured out how to get it played.
Yeah, really?
Like I won't say the artist, but like I have a platinum record for an artist where I worked with the record company to fix what wasn't liked about it, and then the album went platinum in Canada for that, or the song went platinum in Canada for that artist.
Yo.
So by any means necessary.
Really?
Always, yeah. I can't think of too many that didn't pass, that we didn't figure out how to make it pass.
You did so much work behind the scenes that so many people will probably never be aware of, so thank you for that.
Well, I'm going to say they're going to be aware because I'm going to write about it.
Please put out those memoirs.
I really want to do that, and it's in progress, so...
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Mindbender Supreme, hey, chilling here with
Ajani Charles.
Ajani, do you have a particular memory of RapCity that kind of made you feel like you were connected to the culture?
Yeah, watching the music video for Dear Hip Hop by Daniel for the first time. Watching the music video for Hate Runs Deep by Socrates for the first time. On with the show, that's how I became a Cardi fan. Yeah, it was incredible. It's mind-blowing how innovative RapCity was, and especially coming from Canada, it's absurd. And it makes me feel a little bit sad that younger generations won't get to experience that, but
Agreed. See if we can get anybody. Sorry. Yes, you are. Do you want to ask one question? Yes.
No, what the hell?
Awesome.
No.
We're just going to do one question. First, what is your name?
I'm Fionn, or Sad Stop, working at Play the Records. Yes.
So we were just asking, do you have a particular memory of RapCity that sits in your heart very warmly and nicely? Anything?
To be honest, I wasn't at that time. So my first time knowing RapCity is from Drop the Needle.
Oh, amazing.
And the moment that I was like, oh my God, it's because I came from visual art.
Okay.
So when I see the opening scene, the artist is the same as Lee's Palace artist.
That's right.
I was like, oh my God, I get it. Oh my God.
You definitely do get it, because that's some classic Canadian stuff, and that's something that we originated. That's Canadian Toronto.
Seriously, nobody talk about it, but the shirts that people are wearing, the retro kid shirt, that's like the visual memory of like the scene for me first. But so many television have the opening scene and nothing is significant, but like RapCity, and oh my God, I have to say this, Michelle is my inspiration.
I see that.
She want to interview everyone. I want to tattoo everyone.
Yes.
I want to tattoo all the bands.
Yo, I hope your dream comes true.
Oh, I did. I tattooed 100 bands now.
Oh, 100?
100 bands. I tattooed 100 bands before 10:30.
You're a legend. Yo, and thank you for everything you do with Play the Record. We need that. RapCity and Play the Record is so...
Sponsored. Play the Record sponsored RapCity. Don't forget about that.
Yes.
RapCity was sponsored by Play the Record.
Yeah.
And bye-bye tracks.
Yes. All real hip-hop heads, well, I can't say that too much, but like some of the real ones like Eminem, Mobb Deep and stuff, they were MCs, but they also drew and were visual artists. And shout out to Fat Joe and KRS-One. So we're here with an artist.
Mike D, also known as Modest One.
Word up. So two things. One, you probably have the illest shirt in the entire room. Let's get a little...
There's a few people missing, but you know, I'm only 5'11", man.
No, it's all good. And two, you drew this wonderful tribute to Michelle Geister.
I did. I didn't do it all today. It's supposed to have another piece that didn't quite make the trek down from Barrie, but yeah, it was that was an honor, man. I'm very grateful and thankful to Jeff Duke for reaching out, man, and asking me to be a part of it. It means a lot.
I'm so glad you're here. This is a wonderful thing, and I just got to ask, who were some of the artists or visual cats that you ever saw through RapCity? Do you ever see any ideas or anything there that inspired you?
Well, just like all the videos, it was really hard to narrow it down to the 14 that I picked. I started with a pretty big stack. It kind of came down and down and down, and ironically, these just ended up as the most visual, memorable videos that were on the show. So, I mean, there was a lot of tracks that either didn't have a video, so I couldn't include it, or maybe I just didn't have it. Like Kish, Riding the World 80 Days. I don't have the vinyl. These are all from my personal collection, so certain things didn't make it because of that way, but all in all, these are just videos, artists, all Toronto, Canadian, except for Rascals, Vancouver. But yeah, I don't know, I just put it together and it's how it ended up, man.
It's a wonderful thing that you've done, sir. So
I thank you. Appreciate it, Mindbender. And good to see Logik Collectors too, man. It's been a while. Sir. All right.
Real recognize real out here, yeah. Mad love, please never stop.
Yeah.
This is timeless. From Africa, and we are here with the one and the only
Mathew Progress. Peace.
Amazing. Mathew, what do you think your childhood would have been if you didn't have an outlet like RapCity?
It would have been a lot less than it was. RapCity represented the energy of possibility for me. It made me understand that to be an artist here in Toronto, to emerge, to be heard, to express yourself in an authentic way was possible. So without RapCity, I wouldn't have got that message. And honestly, not just RapCity, New Music, The Wedge, Going, Coastal, you name it. Like so many of MuchMusic shows, you know. The Mix, of course, you know.
Of course. No, that's exactly what we were saying. I couldn't even remember the name of the show, The Wedge, but I was like, yo, so MuchMusic was really cutting edge in some of the things that they broadcast. People really downplay that, but
hell yeah.
And I'm chilling here with the one and the only
B-Boy J Rebel Supernatural's crew.
Awesome. Hey, I gotta ask, man, so what was a dancing video that you saw on RapCity that inspired you or like hit your head hard?
It's a good question. I'm gonna have to say Bag of Chicks and then also Intricate Crew. For us seeing breaking, especially on video, was a big deal on TV. As everyone else, I used to come home after school, put on RapCity. So for me, the breaking was something that really spoke to me, and definitely Bag of Chicks and Intricate.
I gotta ask you quickly also, do you remember something from a French group called Music Danse MRF Iterive? And there was a group called MRF, and they had 3 amazing dancers.
Okay.
It was a random Montreal group, I don't know, and they were just killing it. So it was just like a mad, obscure dance video. I don't even know if I can find it anymore, but I just wondered if you ever saw it.
I'm not sure, but Montreal is definitely like heavy hitters in the breaking game. So shout out to Red Mask Crew, Floor Rock. I've been going to Montreal since I was 17 to do competition, so those are the crews that I know in Montreal. Yeah.
Thank you for what you do, man, because, B-Boys, OG shit, Mindbender Supreme, we are here, Stolen from Africa, and Reminisce Show with a man who needs no introduction, but I'll let him say his name in his beautiful voice.
No, please introduce me. I need an introduction.
Okay. Amazing. This man has created many of the original shows in Canada and worldwide to educate us, to uplift us, to inspire us, and make us happy from time. You know him as Master T.
Blessings.
I saw my first Lauryn Hill show ever when you put her on your final show.
Blocko.
Yeah, in that Blocko. I ran from my house on Jarvis. I ran through Eaton Center, and I ran because I was sitting at home watching it, and you had a surprise, and nobody knew. I was like, "Who's the surprise guest?" And you were like, "I got Lauren." And Lauren's is in the Much parking lot with an acoustic guitar. I ran, and I saw the show.
A lot of people did not get it.
Yes,
they got the hit. They wanted the hits, but Lauren was not performing the hits. She was about the new Lauren, and if you go back and listen to the lyrics of those songs, some of those songs were foreshadowing a lot of events that happened shortly after.
That is so real, and I thank you for that memory amongst so many other ones. And just to keep it quick and sweet for now, who was one of the most surprisingly difficult artists to interview? I'm not asking for dirt, but just like.
I wouldn't say they had real levels of difficulty. If you're going to interview Mariah Carey, you're coming with your whole diva, glam team and all the rest of that stuff. But she wasn't really difficult or challenging. Most of the artists, they know what they're there for. It depends on when you caught them and how you caught them. Did he just come off a plane? Did he just come off a bus? Did he come off a plane and then had to go do interviews before? Because I remember I'd interview people who goes, we ain't eat yet. We ain't got no food yet, and we gotta go talk and go. Yeah, how you doing? Okay, all right, great. You know what I mean? But you're a human being, right? So you embrace that. You understood that these people are dealing with life just like anybody else. So I'd always the one person that people said was the most difficult person to interview was Mary J. Blige, and I always got along with her famously because I respected her, who she was as a person and an artist, and as a young person being pushed into this at 19 years old and being told where to go, what to sit, grooming schools, whatever. But I understood her, and she respected that. So, and she's someone I call like an industry friend, just because of the fact that there's a connect.
Beautiful. I totally hear that. I had a quick interview with Pharrell once, and they're like, this is his 5th interview in all day, so they're like, he could be prickly, and he wasn't that nice. And I was like, hey, at least they told me, you've had a lot of interviews. And then I had a moment where I was like, how do you feel about Old Dirty Bastard? And the moment I said the name Old Dirty Bastard, it opened up his energy, and he's like, yo, he was all happy and whatever. And I was like, yo, this is real. These are people and whatever. They have highs and lows. But I really thank you for sharing me those insights, because I love Mary. I love to.
She's definitely one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah, she's performing on Monday here, but I've seen her 13 times.
I've seen enough times.
Yeah. Hey, I love you. Thank you for this. And Master T.
I'm going after the true knowledge of self stolen from Africa.